Boeing Company. So why we choose Boeing Company? Boeing is the world's largest aerospace company and leading manufacturer of aircraft. As America's biggest manufacturing exporter, their customer included allied government customers in more than 150 countries. Besides, the aircraft manufacturing company is in oligopoly economy. Thus, Boeing is enjoying the monopolistic competition. Boeing has a strong financial position, which increased its revenue to $23.4 billion and strong operating cash flow of $3.1 billion in the first quarter this year. That's the reason why Boeing Company has been chosen. Next, what is the expected return of Boeing Company? The Boeing Company is expected to give high return, either in long run or short run, as its 1-year return is 104.35%. The expected return is supported by the operating of new plant in China later this year, which designed to install cabin for Chinese airlines with make up around a third of all the Boeing single-aisle 737 deliveries today. Besides, Boeing expected to bring another increase in production of Boeing single-aisle 737 airline at a pace of 52 every single month this year, which is 5 more than in 2017. So the next risk factor of Boeing Company, and Boeing is an aerospace company where the major risk factor of Boeing included the availability and price of essential materials. The primary materials of required for aerospace manufacture included the steel, the titanium, and aluminium. There is no one country which has a monopoly on the supply of this material, due to these materials are widely distributed in a different area around the world. The trade war between US and China, where President Trump imposed a tariff of 25% on steel import and 10% on aluminium import, increased the cost of Boeing production. Last but not least, the changes in trade policies worldwide. As major sales of Boeing is outside the United States, change of trade policy worldwide will bring impact to Boeing. For instance, Trump's America First policy, which emphasized American nationalism and anti-interventionism, are unfavorable to Boeing, which import the plant's components from all around the world.
McDonald's. Why we choose McDonald's? We select this as our second ideal stock is because McDonald's has a strong brand name and it is the world's largest fast food supply which operates more than 100 countries around the world. Next, McDonald's is a stock with beta less than 1, which means the stock is less volatile than the market. It reflects the stock of McDonald's is relatively safe as compared to the market. By adding it into a portfolio, it could reduce the overall risk of a portfolio performance. Thirdly, the global sales of McDonald's are strong, as because McDonald's will keep change menu offering to gather the taste difference across countries. What is the expected returns of McDonald's? The expected return of McDonald's is stable as of the low beta features as it is suitable for long-term investment. There is substantial factors that could affect McDonald's. First, food safety concerns. Food safety is the top priority of McDonald's. Thus, the events such as the food contaminations or foodborne illness could affect McDonald's reputations as well as their revenue and profits. Next, supply chain interruptions. The interruptions such as shortage, transportation issues, as well as price increase from suppliers could limit the availability of products and thus affect the entire operations of McDonald's. Lastly, intense competitions from many traditional market participants such as coffee shops, grocery shops could also affect McDonald's. Therefore, the ability to improve existing product or develop a new product is important for McDonald's to grow further.
Netflix. Why choose Netflix? Netflix is the world's largest online movie rental service and which led the market in delivering online streaming to consumers. The successful global expansion of Netflix, which cover worldwide and almost 190 countries available. In the year 2017, it reached 110 million subscriptions globally. Netflix's ability to outpace rivals among the competitors, such as Amazon, HBO, and Hulu+. It not resting on its laurel of original content to produce more original programming. What is the expected return of Netflix? Netflix has stability in return, which showing in the increasing trend of the stock price over the 16 years from $2.3 to now $320.09. Netflix is suitable for the long-term investment. As the PE ratio of Netflix is 210, it was a growth stock. The continuous growth is depend on the globalization. The brilliant CEO of Netflix, Reed Hastings, still expanding the business to more countries. We believe that the stock price will go highest in the future to make more profit to the investor. The risk factor. The attraction of the subscribers depends on the company's ability of consistently in providing the compelling content choice. The service level, pricing, and competitor may adversely impact the ability of attraction and retention of the subscriber. The market of entertainment video rapidly change. The appeal of competitors will create more options for consumers in newly and existing distribution channels. It will adversely affect the profitability and successful of company. Next, the government regulation relating to the internet and entertainment area will limit the company operation. The continuous growth in online commerce market lead more strengthen of consumer protection law. It will impose additional burden to the company. The change in the regulation and law in using internet will affect the popularity. It will decrease the demand for service and increase the cost of operation of the company.
Intel Corporation. Why choose Intel Corporation? Intel Corporation is the largest publicly traded semiconductor chip maker in the United States. The computer is the inventor of microprocessor, which found in the most personal computer. Intel also manufactures motherboard chipsets, flash memory, graphic chips, and other devices related to the communication and computing. Besides, Intel is a processor supplier for many well-known computer system manufacturers such as Apple, Lenovo, HP, and Dell. Currently, Intel has a strong fundamental. Its current PE ratio is higher than its 5-year average, but below its peers. Besides, Intel has a PS ratio of about 3.9, and this is a bit lower than the broader industry average, which come in at 4.9 right now. Intel is also the large cap company, which means that it tends to more stable. So what is the expected return for Intel? Intel has a stable return and suitable for long-term investment, as Intel is investing in lots of long-term growth initiatives. The company also made several strategic acquisitions to position itself in the future trends of autonomous vehicles and Internet of Things. However, there is some risk factor that might affect Intel. The competition in the market is high. The 5 main competitors are Samsung, Advanced Micro Device, Nvidia, Qualcomm, and IBM. Besides, Intel might also affect by the market rates. The price variation is based on the supply and demand in a market, and the market of the product is variable and difficult to predict. Factors that might change the demand of product include the business condition like global or regional economic recession, confidence level or income level change because of the market condition, tax or expenditure policy, expected inflation, as well as the competitive and pricing pressure, which including the competitors' action. Last but not least, currency might affect Intel as Intel is operating globally. The increase in the value of US dollar may increase the actual cost of the customer products in the market outside of the US that are sold in dollar, while a decrease in value of the US dollar may increase the payroll, utility, tax, and the marketing expenses and overseas capital expenditures.
Walt Disney Corporation. Why choose Walt Disney Corporation? The Walt Disney Corporation is one of the world's largest entertainment company. The key ratio of operating performance of Walt Disney Corporation show increasing trend, and it can be concluded that Walt Disney have a good operating performance. Besides, Walt Disney Corporation is a high beta stock. What is the expected return? The beta of Walt Disney Corporation is 1.29, means that they are 29% more volatile than the market, and it offering the possible of a higher rate of return, but also posing more risk. This stock is suitable for the short-term investment. The risk factor. One of the risk factors of Walt Disney Corporation is change in technology and consumer consumption style. Walt Disney Corporation is a media entertainment company, and they must utilize latest technology since they need meet the customer preferences in order to differentiate themselves from competitors. Besides, Walt Disney must produce new product and service in order to attract more customers to boost their sales. But innovation might concede many unexpected risks. Another risk factor is asset protection risk. Walt Disney must maintain their intellectual property right because when piracy occurs, will degrade their company product value, and this will lead Walt Disney lose income from intellectual property.